Hey guys, Robbie Webster here. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight I'm actually filming a video response for Media Assault, and he's doing a contest to celebrate having 1,250 subscribers. So congratulations on that. That's very cool. I'm glad that you have so much success here, and that's awesome. And basically what he wanted to hear in these video responses is, what is your favorite TV show and why? Well, I'm actually going to change this up a bit, and hopefully that's okay with you. And I'm going to do my top 10 favorite TV shows that are currently on air. If I were to get into my favorite TV show of all time, I'd probably have to make like a top 50 list because there's just so many shows that I love. But actually right now on TV, I think we have some of the we have one of the best sets of TV shows that are actively running, like of all time. There's so many good shows on. So what I did was I put together 10 of my favorites, and then I also have a few honorable mentions. So let's get started with the list. I actually have them all stacked right here in a big old pile because I thought this would be the easiest way to film it, since I don't really have any of my media rooms set up yet. So first of all, with the honorable mentions, The Office is the first one I have. And The Office has not been that great for the past 2 seasons. Ever since Steve Carell left, it just hasn't been the same. But I just wanted to give it an honorable mention because I think it's just an awesome comedy show. It was always great. So yeah, season 7 and 8 I didn't really care too much for, but before that it was an awesome comedy series. That's my first honorable mention. Next one is Tosh.0. Great show. He does like videos. He talks about internet videos that have gone viral and all that type of thing. You know what? I'm not going to talk much about these. I'm just going to show them because I don't think this video should be too long. Next one I have here is Workaholics. That's another Comedy Central show. Comedy, very good. Next one is Psych. I love this show. It's about a guy who pretends to be a psychic, but he's really just a very good detective, and that's how he makes money. He works for the police department under the premise that he's a psychic when he actually isn't. Very funny, and it has some great mysteries in it. The next honorable mention is Sherlock. It's a modern day Sherlock Holmes story. Each episode is kind of like its own movie. So it's very cool. It's a BBC show, and I think we're actually going to be getting a similar show to this in the US. I'm not sure what I think about that because this one's really good, and I don't think they really need to make a US version, but it's alright. And the next honorable mention I have here is Mad Men. I really like this show. I think it's great drama, and this past season I thought was pretty underwhelming compared to the first, I think it was 4 seasons. The first 4 seasons were great, and then season 5 kind of dipped downhill. And then there's one more honorable mention here, and I know for most people this is probably in your top 3, but for me it's only an honorable mention. It's The Walking Dead. If you asked me after season 1 what my top 10 shows were, this would definitely be way higher. But they fired Frank Darabont, which I think was a bump. It's just a stupid move. And season 2 was totally not even close to season 1. I know I've said this before and some people took offense to it, but it's twice as many episodes for a less money than they spent on season 1, and then you fire your Academy Award nominated director and writer. I think that's not a very smart move, and I think that's why season 2 was totally nowhere close to season 1. Okay, so here's my top 10 list. Number 10, Downton Abbey. Another BBC series that I really enjoy. Number 9, Dexter. Dexter was also higher up on my list, but the past 2 seasons have kind of been not as good as the first 4. Season 4 was probably one of the best seasons of any TV show of all time. It had the best ending. It was just amazing. Alright, Tui, we hear you. Number 8, Hell on Wheels. This is a newer show. I absolutely love it. It's about people building a railroad across the country. Cross-continental railroad in the United States, and it's very good. It's another AMC show that's just phenomenal, and it's beautiful. It's beautifully filmed. I'm sorry about this, but if Tui just will not stop. We're trying to get through a video. Can you just be quiet for 2 seconds? Thank you. Alright. So I think that's number 8. And now number 7, Homeland. This is a very new show. I just watched it. I watched the first season like a week ago, and it's amazing. It's It's about a guy who he was captured in Iraq, and he was in prison there for, I think, 7 or 8 years, and then he's rescued and brought home, and then he is suspected to be working for the terrorists by this girl, but no one else thinks that he is, and you kind of don't know whether he is or he's not. Very good show. Totally recommend it. Number 6, my favorite comedy on TV right now, The Big Bang Theory. If you're a nerd, you have to watch this show. It's hilarious, it's awesome, and they like all the same things I like, so I love watching it. Alright, number 5, Sons of Anarchy. Love this show. It's probably one of the best shows on FX. It has an amazing cast, and it's about a motorcycle gang, and just gotta watch it. It's awesome. And I think we're on number 4, Fringe. This is an amazing science fiction show. It's actually, in my opinion, it's J.J. Abrams' best television series. I like it even more than Lost. I love it. It's very similar to the X-Files, but it's different too, and it has nothing to do with aliens, so I love it. It's a great show. Number 3, this is probably number 1 on many people's lists. It's Game of Thrones, an HBO miniseries, or actually it's just a regular series. I love it. I wish there was more episodes, but it's awesome. It's totally amazing. It's like a movie every episode, and I totally recommend watching this. It does have some nudity and sexual content, so I want to warn you about that, but I pretty much just skipped through those parts, and the show is just amazing. Alright, number 2, Justified. I absolutely love this show. Amazing show about this guy. He's a U.S. Marshal in, I believe it's Kentucky, and he's just so cool. He reminds me of the Man with No Name character, just a modern day twist, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's just an amazing show. You have to watch it to see what it's like. And then my number 1 show, and I've said it many times before, so you guys probably already know what it is, Breaking Bad. Absolutely phenomenal. It has never taken a step backwards. I'm just starting to watch season 5 now, and it's still just as amazing as it was in season 1. Phenomenal writing, phenomenal acting. Bryan Cranston is one of the greatest actors there is, and I totally recommend this. The entire cast is amazing. Yeah, if you've never seen Breaking Bad, you have to check it out. It's about a chemistry teacher who's diagnosed with lung cancer. He realizes that he's going to be leaving his family with a ton of bills and no way to pay for college for their kids, so he gets the idea to team up with one of his ex-students and start cooking crystal meth, and it just goes from there. It's just phenomenal, phenomenal show. Highly recommend it. So yeah, I'm kind of out of breath now after talking that much, but hope you guys enjoyed this video, and look forward to seeing your comments below telling me what shows you like. Thanks for watching.